Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of our open house. I just came home from my lunch. Again, I had an hour and I live about 7 minutes away. So I wanted to come home and make a little video for you guys, along with getting some meal prep done for tonight's dinner. So this is kind of how I work my day is when I'm not with my family, I'm working hard so that when I'm with them, I can have fun and pay attention to them. And be all in as a mom and as a wife. So today what I want to talk to you about is social media. And a lot of times when you're a new coach, the biggest thing that I hear is I don't know enough people. I have 50 friends on Facebook and I've talked to them all. They all said no. I don't think this is going to work for me. I hear that all the time. And I just want to kind of tell you where I started and how I've gotten to where I am now with the help of social media and just being a little bit strategic and sharing my life with everybody else. Boring old me, you know. So when I started, I had maybe... I honestly don't remember the exact number, but I know it was just over 100 friends on Facebook. I was one of those people that if I didn't know you, I wouldn't add you. Like if you were to send me a friend request, even if it was somebody I went to high school with, but I haven't talked to you in like 6 years, I'd be like, why do I want you as a friend? And I would literally just click, decline or whatever. And my Facebook profile was private. Nobody could see it unless you were my friend. And I was very, very cautious as to what I posted. And I still am. But when you're in a network marketing business, you need to learn to step outside of your comfort zone and make Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, whatever social media form you're using, you want to make it like your storefront and show who you are, what you have to offer to help others, and how people can be connected to you. So I started with just a few friends on Facebook, literally not very many. Most of them were family. And quickly I said the same thing to my upline. I was like, I don't have enough friends for this. I've already talked to everybody. I can't keep bugging them. That's not me. I don't want to sell anything. And luckily she was like, no, I don't want you to sell anything either. And she taught me how to work. And then over time I found new things that worked for me. And I have a whole system now of adding people. And it's as simple as sharing my life with other people. So I am a mom. We have 2 cats. I work 3 days a week as a dental hygienist. I like to craft. I go to church. I used to be a deacon at church, so when I posted a lot about that. I love kids and babies, so I'm constantly posting stuff like that. And anytime I do something, I post about it. And I'm more open to who I add as a friend on Facebook, so when somebody sends me a friend request and I haven't talked to them in 6 years and it's somebody that I liked 6 years ago and I'm comfortable with, I'll accept and then send them a message like, hey, thanks for finding me. It's so good to see you again. What are you up to lately? And start a conversation, which is outside of my comfort zone. Okay, that's scary to me. I'm more of an introvert. I really don't like to start a conversation, but you kind of have to. And I've learned so many things by doing that and gained so many friendships by doing that now it's a little bit easier because I know that this is going to lead into a friendship. Other things that I started to do when I needed to add more friends to grow my network was going to other social media outlets. So the first thing I did was started a like page, my Mama's Losing It page, which now has just over 7,000 likes. And I shared that. I shared my life on there. I made it public. Every day I would advertise that page on Instagram, on MyFitnessPal, on Facebook. I would do like recipes and say, head on over to my Mama's Losing It page to get the recipe for these yummy clean eating brownies, and everybody would go over there. They liked the page, and I slowly grew my network there. And as people would comment, I would comment back and we'd start a conversation. And after you get to know somebody, it's going to be the same people that comment. You're going to start to notice that you get followers, people who feel connected to you. You're going to post something that's going to connect with somebody else. And they're going to be like, I like this chick. I'm going to keep talking to her. And those are the ones that you say, hey, I have a personal page. Add me as a friend on there. And we'll continue this chat over there. It is a lot easier on your personal page. And slowly but surely, you add friends every single day, and you add relationships and connections. So another place that I started, and I still use daily, is MyFitnessPal. I was using that anyway, so I just started adding more friends on MyFitnessPal. And I would run free groups, like clean eating groups. I still do. I actually have one that's going right now. And I would invite people on MyFitnessPal that I got to know and just say, hey, how about you come over to my Facebook page? It sounds like we have a lot in common. I'm running this free clean eating group. I really think you'd benefit from it, from what we've been talking about. So have me as a friend and I'll get you in the group right away. And you build relationship and you build trust. And it's not fake. When I'm building a relationship, I'm a white personality is what they call it. So a personality test is a really cool thing to do if you have time to do it. But my personality color is a white. And whites are very loyal. We like to have one-on-one conversations. So I really feel uncomfortable in a group setting. That's the truth. But I feel very comfortable in a one-on-one conversation. And I feel that when I'm on social media and talking to people on MyFitnessPal, on Instagram, and on Facebook, those are the three that I use, that I'm actually talking to them. And that's pretty cool. And that's how you want them to feel. You want to build that connection. And the only way to build that connection is to share yourself. So sharing yourself is very scary. It's a very scary thing to do, especially if it's something that not a lot of people know about you. But one thing that I heard this weekend that really made me feel better 2 weekends ago when we were at a training was when people are listening to your story. So if you're sharing something about yourself that makes you feel vulnerable and scared, and you have people listening to you, even if it's just one person and you're nervous, just know that one person that's listening to you is not listening to you and judging you. They're not sitting there going, oh my gosh, like that girl's crazy. She's terrible. They're listening to your story and they're going, wow. And they're relating it to themselves. Like, wow, I felt the same way. Or that reminds me of what happened in my life. Because honestly, people are kind of a selfish breed. We like to think about ourselves. And so when you're sharing your story and you're putting yourself out there, people are not going to judge you. They're going to relate to you. They're going to find a piece of your story that they enjoy, they like, they feel the same way about something, something that you say makes them feel happy, whatever it is. There's so many different possibilities. And that's when they're going to open up and trust you. So you have to be able to to gain that trust, to share yourself and share your story. And that is how you gain friends. On our team, we have a ton of training on how to do this. And we have weekly team calls. And I do one-on-one calls. And we do video calls so I can share my screen and show you and help you through a conversation. It's a learned skill. So when you first start anything, say you're going to go to Meijer and get a job tomorrow as a cashier and you've never done it before in your life, you're going to have to learn how to work the cash register and all the codes for all the fruits and vegetables. And when people need to return something, what you do, and when something doesn't ring up right. And I mean, you're going to have to learn all of these things and jump over all of these hurdles before you feel comfortable. And that's why you have managers and people who have done it before to help you. And it's the same way in Beachbody. You have all of these hurdles that you you do. You need to learn and jump over. And that's what we're here as your support team, is to help you. But there is a way. We've all done it before. We've all been there. We've all done it. And we can't wait to help other people, because in that process, you learn about yourself and you grow as a person. And that is so, so cool to see. So that's social media in a nutshell, and how we use it for our business and how you can grow your network. Your assignment today, now this might be really scary, okay? I'm going to have you guys actually do something. I want you to go onto Facebook and find 10 people that are not your friends, that you know from previous, encounters, like maybe you went to high school or college or the same mom group or something, but 10 new people today, and go and talk to them. Just send them a friend request, send them a message with the friend request and say, hey, how you doing? We knew each other, back in high school. I was just thinking about you the other day, wondering how you're doing. Thought I would send you a friend request. I hope you don't mind. And report below this message with how it went. How many people responded back and said, oh my gosh, it's so good to hear from you. And how many people welcomed you with open arms. And let us know how it goes. Because I think you're going to be surprised at how many people are excited to hear from you again. And how easy it is instead of being hard. So that's your assignment today. Let us know how it goes. Bye-bye.